Hey guys, this is Maniac.
And I'm Pineapple. And today we're going to be doing a quick video discussing our thoughts and opinions on ARK, where it's heading and or where it's not going to be heading, and just basically keeping it lighthearted. So both Maniac and I believe that ARK is heading downhill very rapidly, mainly for the fact that we don't feel that they came out with ARK Ascended the right way. I don't think they should have charged full price for basically an enhanced version, which I've seen some gameplays and whatnot for it. To me, it doesn't seem that much enhanced and or worth the extra $60 to rebuy it again. And Maniac can confirm that, one of the biggest takeaways that neither of us liked about paying for the price was the fact that you're only getting one map. They didn't update all the maps that they currently had to automatically come with it. They're trying to feed drop, one map at a time.
And it's going to be early access for a full year from what I've been keeping up with, and I haven't kept up with a lot in the last couple weeks, but I have seen one ARK video. Like with early access, you may know that they can cancel it in early access if it's up to a year. So they can go for, 11 and a half months and then cancel the whole game. And I think the big thing that they're really wasting money on, and WILDCARD Studios, speculations aside, they're still an indie dev. Whether or not they came out with a huge popular game, they only came out with one popular game, and they're trying to, spend all that money on keeping it alive. We both agree that ARK 2 being delayed until late 2025, and haven't even heard anything about it after then, is that it's going to be canceled just because it was revealed. When was it revealed? Like 2023? 2022?
Yeah, I think it was like in the middle of 2023. But the biggest problem is they've already come out with different reports saying that they're out of money. They've already spent all their money on, ARK 2 and getting big budget actor Vin Diesel in there, which, in a sense, I think that's awesome because I know he's a big supporter of ARK. He really enjoys it and plays it with his family and whatnot. But at the same time, you only made so much money. If you were planning on coming out with a second game, you shouldn't have put, all your money into one basket as far as, trying to get the big budget actors or whatnot to play roles in that game.
Yeah, and the money, like Pineapple said, is the biggest thing, because they were trying to basically come out with a carbon copy of ARK Survival Evolved, ARK Survival Ascended, and come out with ARK 2 and the ARK animated miniseries, and still haven't heard anything about that. They're probably going to cancel the animated series, and we both agreed that ARK 2 is dead in the water. It's not going anywhere, and we're both really curious as to why WILDCARD shut down the servers for one of the most successful games, like the most successful game that WILDCARD has had, and come out with a literal carbon copy, basically trying to jumpstart what they already had. And they're coming out with a new map for ARK Survival Ascended before they come out with any other maps. So right now it's just the island, and they're going to release a new snow map, and I can't see any reason for it. They're coming out with new dinosaurs exclusive to ASA. It's crazy. I just can't understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem that I have with ARK Survival Ascended is the fact that they shut down the original ARK Survival Evolved servers to force people to buy the new ARK Survival Ascended, but there's no real need or reason to buy ARK Survival Ascended. It's ludicrous to me. You're forcing someone who's already bought the game, most likely put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours, like Maniac and I, building up bases, taming dinosaurs, just enjoying the game the way that we decided to enjoy it, because we played it on our own dedicated server. But I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that you're going to force somebody who's already spent enough money and time to buy their essentially enhanced version, and it only comes with one map, and I think originally it came out with 2 or 3 new dinosaurs specifically for ARK Ascended. I don't see the worth in the way that they did it. Maniac and I have been big supporters of this indie dev ever since we started playing ARK. I mean, we both got it pretty early on. We played the literal shit out of it. I mean, we've spent tons and tons of time on it. And it's depressing knowing that, yeah, we could still get back onto our dedicated server because it's not official. But it's depressing knowing that a lot of people that enjoyed playing on the official servers aren't going to be able to play that same game anymore. All because they decided, let's get more money out of our customers, make them pay for a new version that only has one map, a couple new dinosaurs, and slightly better graphics. And from what I've seen from videos, the graphics aren't even that much better.
They pulled an Overwatch. They shut down all of the previous servers for the first one, came out with the second one, and came out with an Overwatch 1 that was nerfed. WILDCARD pulled a blizzard, and they're still struggling for money. They've teamed up with 2 devs to get the funding that they haven't had, and they still need the funding.
It's kind of funny how they team up with 2 devs and they're still struggling. To me, to a degree, it just shows that they don't really understand what they're doing, or they don't know how to use their finances properly in continuing to, make them a bigger and better developer.
Me and Pineapple said we both enjoyed the game. It was a one-of-a-kind game.
Now, they did have their downfalls, especially with a shit ton of updates. They'd throw in all these patches and updates, but they still never fully recognized the problems being told to them by the community. There were still a lot of issues, and I just hate to see that, like us and, other people in this ARK community have lost so much time and progression just because of, in my opinion, I feel it was their greediness. I feel like, they absolutely had a successful game, and I think that kind of changed who they were as developers.
Yeah.
And since then, we've seen nothing but them go downhill. I hope they pull their head out of their ass and, change the way they do things. I really hope ARK 2 comes out, and I hope it's another successful game. But I hope they get a really good takeaway from this and change the way they do things. Ensure that the community's heard.
Yeah. They didn't keep the PC version equal with the console version, unlike other devs do, Digital Extremes. That was the reason that the one map, what was it?
It wasn't Valgora. Yeah, it was Valgora.
Yeah, it was Valgora.
Yeah.
We were on there for
4 or 5 hours.
5 hours building, and we completed like 5 or 6 buildings, found a place to build, and we quit, got off the system, got on to it the next day, and everything was gone.
All the levels that we earned and everything we unlocked through the tech tree, all the dinosaurs we had, which, granted, we didn't have that many dinosaurs at the time because it was a brand new map, but, I mean, we found a beautiful spot to build that was, going to be safe for not only ourselves, but for our dinosaurs, too. But that was all wiped out.
Yeah, I mean, with all the updates they came out with, they more or less tended to fuck up the game with the update, and then they needed to come out with another update to fix the fuck up. It was just a cycle.
It was a very vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Which showed that not everybody in that development team knew exactly what they were doing, but I do give them a lot of credit because through all their updates and everything, it felt to me like they definitely were trying to make the game better and better, but at the same time, it just didn't seem like the entire team had enough experience to know exactly what they were doing. And I really hope that they start listening to the community more. I'd like to see them continue succeeding, but right now, I'm not seeing it. I have a feeling in the next 4 or 5 years, this developer isn't going to be around. It's going to get dissolved because of too many screw-ups and too many dumb decisions, in my opinion.
What I think is going to happen is they're going to completely cancel ARK 2, just shut it down, and they're going to keep ARK Survival Ascended around, and the community is a loyal community. The ARK community knows that they fuck up the game with the updates. It's just a given. So they're going to stick with ASA and continue. I think in the next year, 2, 3, it's going to rebuild itself. But at the same time, I'm not going to get ARK Survival Ascended unless it's like $5 or $10.
Yep, I'm with you on that one. I'm not going to re-spend all the money that I did for the same exact game with less maps and less features.
Yeah.
I just don't see the price value in that.
ARK was a fun game.
Oh, it was an extremely fun game, and a lot of the maps were extremely beautiful. I mean, they did a really fantastic job on developing the maps, developing the different biomes. Some of the best maps that they actually produced were actually made by community members, actual modders and creators, like Ragnarok. Valgora was also another one, and Crystal Isles, that they were made by actual gamers. You know, WILDCARD actually was smart enough to get them published.
Yeah, we both agree that it was a super fun game, and we both hope that they succeed. As of the moment, it's not looking like that, but here's to hoping. And unless you have anything else to say, I'm gonna wrap up the video.
Yeah, I put my 2 cents in, brother.
Alright, well then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, our thoughts and kind of the final video until, WildCard gets their shit together and actually puts out something impressive. So, hope you enjoyed it, and you stay tuned for other videos. Check out the 2 links above us, or you can check our channel. That would be much appreciated. I'm Maniac.
And I'm Pineapple. Together, we are the Tazmanian Knights. Please like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time.